Hello everyone, welcome to another demo review. This one will be a bit special, not about a pro player, but about a player named Vigo. And maybe, if you're a fan of my channel and you're watching my content, you already remember him because I made a video about him. You can check it up here. The thing is, I remember his coaching vividly. He was my student and he asked me to coach him for a bit. And I remember it because he was only client so far that I've had that had more elo than me. And it felt a little bit weird coaching such player because he clearly had much more fundamentals laid out and he was really aware and really skilled. I was really impressed by the whole process of coaching him, so it felt really nice seeing him actually play a official match featured on HLTV against notable team. This notable team is Passion UA, and you might know them because they qualified to the RMR, which is like a major qualifier for upcoming major in Shanghai. So they're gonna travel to China, compete there for the major slot, and yeah, Vigo played against them. And I don't want to spoil anything, but he did a pretty good job, and I want to take a look how he did, what he did, and if anything that came from that coaching lesson before kind of showed itself in the game as well. Let's dive into the demos, and let's have fun, let's learn together. Okay, so here we are in the demo. The team that Vigo is playing for is called Molotov. It's a bunch of 5 Danish players. I've never heard about them before, but I assume they're pretty equal level. And obviously Passion UA on the other side is Ancient. Taking a look at the first map. Cities broke the smoke, but Vigo is aware. And I like the idea as well that terrorists are doing here, and they're deciding to take more space through the smoke with the flash as soon as the bomb gets planted. Unfortunately, Jambo was there that didn't get flashed by the duelies, but I like the idea to take more control, even though they were in a man advantage. Maybe sometimes that's not really needed. But if it would be 5-on-5, I think it's a completely valid play, because I don't think it's going to be winnable to win a pistol round just from banana and side without taking control of either long or short. And obviously they didn't have a cave because all they did was coming up ramp, and cave was kind of dirty. It was never cleared before, so they weren't aware if someone's there. Vigo dropping a smoke to a teammate, having probably a window smoke, yep, and a donut smoke. Let's see what Vigo is doing. So we're immediately breaking the smoke in the middle. Behind is going through it, so he tanked a lot of damage there, but Vigo can't afford to take these fights right now because cities are having terrible buy because, well, first 2 rounds they won, but only 2 survived each round. So they know they're broken, but at the same time, because of the amount of utility that cities are throwing towards middle, smoke and molly right from the beginning, it is pretty clear to tell that cities actually forced. So that means they have terrible weapons or terrible utility. Either of these. And well, since they threw already smoke and Molotov, you can pretty much safely assume that they have terrible guns because they purchased some utility with it. Okay, so we're leaning into some kind of a B split. Cave is right now pretty awkward to take, even though we mollied close positions on the right and left, but that smoke is actually not allowing Vigo to get forward at all. That's why he decided to, hold behind, watch for some fast flanks from middle. Completely reasonable approach to the end of the round. Okay, it seems like Vigo is really trying to use that HE early round to break any kind of smokes that cities are throwing towards middle. Here's this A push. Ooh, this is pretty awkward duel, especially with M4 having only 20 bullets. It's really hard to control. The bullet management, even against eco, needs to be on point when you have a weapon like M4. Okay, finally you have a good spawn. Now I would love you to actually play a little bit more aggressive and create a plan around it, because cities are fighting for middle whenever there's a buy round or a force buy, and that's exactly what they're having right now since the 3 of them saved. You're actually sending it out, no utility, bouncing that HE just from the lower part of the wall, which I like. And all the flashes the teammates are throwing are just perfect. These 2 flashes from Speedy are actually really clutch here. You see the amount of flashes this is getting on the right. Get 200 damage. That guy is 8 HP right there. Pretty much 3 kills secured. Yeah, 3 kills secured from you this round. This is very similar to what I was saying before, going through the smoke. You're playing kind of a lurk position, and you have to know your timing when to actually go through this smoke. This smoke, you should go through always when your teammates on A make enough steps and enough pressure that CTs become aware of, okay, this is an A rush. And mid player will start rotating through donut, or window player will start rotating back through CT spawn, right? That's when you actually want to go through the smoke. That's what you do. Your teammates are exiting A. That's when you go through the mid smoke. You spot a guy heaven, getting a free kill. I love this reposition as well. Instead of trying to go to donut and help your teammates, you're actually pushing forward to get an insane off angle on another CT, getting a second kill here. Here's here the CT in the donut, using your molly to flush him out. Almost killing him. Leave him with 1 HP and he's forced to save. So overall, really good macro in this round. Oof, you actually spammed the AWP a little bit, but that molly forced him away, but he showed you back 6 HP. That's really, really unfortunate. Okay, offering a flash for your cave people to go out, either to flash. Yeah, you're gonna flash long here. This guy's gonna be completely blind. Becker actually got a chance to kill him there. So again, really good supportive nades. Long smoke is also flying. That's your lineup. That's completely fine. I didn't know that. I don't know it from this position, so I'm gonna take a mental note of that. But you're running into a stag of 4 people. That was pretty tough round to win anyway. So you had utility on T side, pistol. You have util on CT side as well, smoke and kit. Using that smoke instantly for middle. That's pretty rare, I would say. And you become a B player. Probably just playing super, super passive, listening for steps, since you have kit and no Kevlar. Yep, there's no B rush, taking that headshot angle peek, going instantly back. Smoke happened towards CT, and majority of your teammates, look where your teammates are. What I would love you to do here is actually throw a couple of bullets through the smoke, just to grab an attention. Maybe you will hit one. Okay, not even a kill, but you will just hit one bullet, and that will force that terrorist that gets hit to like look towards CT to like see where you're being shot from. Maybe you will bait some shots back, and basically that's good enough bait for your teammates to get activated here. Either they can swing or they can hold, or one can hold and 2 can swing. Like there are 3 guys here, so this is very situational, obviously, but I probably would have baited for my teammates. Because again, you see how shallow this smoke is. You see how it's covering the whole site, because it barely covers any CT. Like it's on the edge of CT basically here. So that means if you're gonna go through to the default, which is a good play, you're gonna get completely exposed once you're out of the smoke, and that's when you get insta-killed. You can see it from here. You know, you don't have any cover. You don't have this box as a cover anymore once you exit the smoke, which kind of makes it a free target for you, or like a, you know, you're an easy target, I would say. But I think baiting there for the teammates was the play. That's what I would do pretty much 9 out of 10 times, especially when I don't have Kevlar. Are we going to push through that? Oh my god. Okay, that's a fucking tilter for Jambo there. But now that I think about it, this is perfect play in a competitive environment, and this is terrible play in Face It, in my opinion. Because if you hear a lot of steps here and like people dropping nades, etc., they're clearly setting something up, and they're maybe not ready for this, and well, you catch one guy off guard. Terrorists don't have molly on these rounds at all, so this is oftentimes overlooked. I like playing this position against Eco as well. I think it's generally very powerful. Would be nicer to have a teammate close by, but you know, full swing mid with all 3 of your nades. It seems like your usual set of nades. Your teammates offering a boost over. Here in CSGO, you would be already dead. This guy would just see above the smoke, but since in CS2 they spread so high in the choke points. ZeroFix actually cannot unless he shoots a bullet and reveals the smoke a little bit. Oh, that was rough. Their teammate actually did pretty good job by tucking himself into corner. All right, so 13-7 against someone who is playing for the major slot. Not bad, but this was your map pick, and maybe we're a little bit more comfortable here. So let's move into their map pick, which is Anubis. If you're liking this video, you're probably going to like my Twitch streams a lot, because that's when I do a lot of demo reviews of not only people I coach individually, by the way, links in the down description, but also pro players from pro tournaments. So we get a little bit of both, trying to learn and trying to maybe copy and trying to teach people how to play a little bit better and improve. So if you're liking this, hit that follow button on my Twitch, check out my Ko-fi page, and without further ado, let's get back to Vigo. Anubis is waiting. All right, so I'm gonna make a wild prediction that Vigo is going to be mid player as well on Anubis on both T and CT side, but I might be wrong. And no, Vigo is shaking his head. No, you're not wrong. So we will see. This time he's not buying that utility for his team. Getting that Kevlar, swing mid, a little bit of aggressive mid setup, which is really common nowadays. I feel like every time I play Anubis, I'm getting some mid setup from CTs. Both on Faceit and in officials, honestly, that I watch. Some pro games from EPL. Vigo decided to push middle, and he's gonna find an insane timing on Fear, and then he's gonna miss an insane shot on Fear. He almost won that fight again. Oh my god, so close to actually make the round super winnable. This is again extremely close. There's always like one bullet that would be deciding this round much more convincingly in favor of Molotov. Molotov Gaming or Molotov, I don't really know how they're called. Another chunk of damage happening. Another one. Every swing that we're taking and shooting through the... Again! Like behind is... Okay, but you're kidding. Like what behind was doing this round? Look, the smoke comes, takes a swing, nothing. Takes a swing, nothing. Full swing through the smoke, just spraying. This time gets a kill. Does it 4 times already. 5th time, the guy is on 1 HP. 6th time, gets another kill. What the hell is that? And they won the round. Okay, so this is the round. They won 6-1. Huge kill from Vigo. I don't understand why. I think this is a mistake from ZeroFix. Like, he shouldn't ever... I understand he got scared of the flash that someone might be pushing, but exposing yourself to these angles is actually a pretty big mistake. All you should really do is just try to drop down into water, run here. If you're ever getting peeked, that's when your teammate is actually going to trade here. But dropping here is basically dropping to a zone where you're untradeable and you're visible from cave. So a huge individual mistake, I think, from ZeroFix. Let's get back to Vigo though. I wonder how he plays this and how he dies. Okay. Getting back to the B side. 4 bullets, so he cannot get closer. He has to go a little bit back and reload. Really, again, huge aggressive approach to his part of the map, and that isn't that common to see, honestly, in team environment. On Faceit, you can get away with a lot of stuff like this, and it actually is pretty smart to do so, to break the timings. However, it feels like in official games and real team environment, people will be just ready for this and holding you from some disgusting off angles. CDs are really feeling the discomfort right now. They could be split at any time. Good Good re-smoke. And while this pressure is happening, it kind of forced fourth CT to come back. And that is all fake because two terrorists are coming towards A side, or were supposed to come towards A side until Vigo got a kill. How did that happen? Oh my god. Huge. Huge. With 4 bullets. Huge 3k. We have a set play, set rush middle. Ooh. It's unlucky that Vigo didn't manage to finish that kill on the far dude, but what were the flashes overall for this? I liked it. It was a double nade to the right. Double nade to the right and no flashes at all. Now that is a crazy push to me. I feel like if one of the CTs, even the fourth guy, could just come here and lob a flash over like here, like let's say here, 3 kills I believe for Vigo and his team. But a good recovery. Good recovery. Winning 5 rounds out of last 6 is kind of making this somewhat manageable. Very slow, kind of refrag approach to the round. I think Fury made a good decision to push there, to take that one-on-one, which he lost unfortunately. Okay, well, let's see what Vigo is doing. I don't like burst fire at all. I think that's a little bit overstretched to use burst there. Okay, we can play after plan at this point. They have a smoke and kit. That could be really, really dangerous. But they fumbled the smoke terribly, so... yeah, that smoke fumble kind of lost them the round, in my opinion. Okay, back in the game. 7-6, that was a very important pistol round. Different positions across the map. Oh my goodness. Okay. That was... well, that was a perfect timing on a jiggle. And as Chilla just doesn't kind of react to you. He decides to go back with the strafe. I feel like it was a little bit unfocused. And then you're immediately chasing down the other frag as well. I think that's a little bit overcooked, in my opinion. We're doing exactly the same thing. But this time with the Mac 10, so I assume we were gonna just jump. We're just running it. Not even jumping. What? How cool is that execute? This guy gets blind just a millisecond before he sees you from this flash right here. Oh my god, he has no time to react to it at all. And then what about this guy? Full blind. I just outplay him. That is extremely good. You have, it seems like you have like these pocket strats that work, and Jack Asmo is going to get outplayed completely. Another clean entry into the side, and round is over. Dude, you are out aiming and outplaying them with 2 strats in last 4 rounds. They're exactly the same as well. Don't tell me you're again gonna go through the smoke on the left. Ooh, okay. Got spotted, so it seems like not. Okay. Maybe now you're actually gonna go through it. That's pretty... Yeah. I was about to say that now is actually a good timing, because CTs wouldn't ever expect you to play aggressively behind your lurk smoke if you were already spotted in B. And you hear that the CT that challenged you here, obviously, look how he's jumping. Since he's jumping on the close wall here, it's extremely unlikely that he would be going into this position and make himself chaseable. Of course he's gonna go back, and because he's low, and of course he's gonna go back this way or that way. That enables the whole play to go through the smoke on the left. In my opinion, you kind of like, I don't know if this was a plan from the beginning, but just seeing that the nade as well, what like shots from backside are coming, that's clearly a different player. Then you see a Molotov come in, that's clearly way past you, and you can just beat it. And I think this is overall a great play. Should have gone a 2 there. Very, very, very good. Still 2v2 though, but I loved your playmaking ability there. Okay, extremely tough 2v1 for Becker. I'll just play it out. Oh my god, that HE. Okay, that was kind of perfect. Okay. Close one, close one. But still, only one alive. Are you gonna pull up again a strat that worked so well? The mid take? Seems like this is some kind of a cave default or like a B split. This utility is extremely important for cave take. Any CT playing behind this corner or this corner is going to get mollied away. So I will just show the this utility one more time. It's in this corner, then on the third kind of half circle there. Just jump throw. Heavy pressure from B main. Okay, how the hell did your teammate kill that guy? Just a free fire through the smoke. Okay, that works, I guess. Unfortunately, you immediately die after. But still, you got the side. And now this should be the game. Unless Jumbo cooks up something. No, he's not. It's GG. Alright, so you take down the team that is going to be maybe at the major, but with the level that they showed in this game, I don't think so. But honestly, you were playing really, really good Counter-Strike. On a macro and micro level, I was obviously focusing mainly on Vigo, but it really shows me what I felt when I coached him and I did his demo review a couple of weeks ago, where it felt like he's extremely self-sufficient and creative around his area of the map. Also, versatility is what I said is something that is really excels at, and in this best of 3 on Ancient it wasn't shown as much in my opinion, but here on Anubis, for that T side, I think he was pretty much everywhere where the action was, and on that CT side he was trying to push the boundaries of playing that B anchor passive role into something more creative and more aggressive, which I think in hindsight maybe isn't spot for Vigo, but it worked here and he got a lot of free information throughout the half. So I'm really impressed, honestly. Vigo, this is one of the things what I wanted to say. I think what is really important here in Vigo's case is really his mindset, that he was even open to book a coaching session with me despite him having bigger elo. And honestly, like, this could be anyone right now, that if you're having this kind of mindset of growth and trying to look for feedback and criticism, obviously a criticism that is justified and is constructive, this could be you actually. Like, playing this well on this level is very much doable, and Vigo is living proof of it. So if you're working hard and you have kind of adapting to the same mindset that Vigo has, as trying to improve at any cost and looking for improvements in everything you do, I think it can skyrocket your potential to become a professional player in the future. Sure, Vigo is probably still not a full professional by definition, but I'm gonna assume that if he's gonna get a lot of wins under his belt like this one, I mean, that's already a pretty good start looking for his early career and also the age that he has. So I'm pretty impressed, and I think this is like a main takeaway for everyone watching this video or watching my streams trying to get educated about CS, that looking for things to improve at is actually going to make you so much more motivated once you translate it into actual game. And I think I have to say, Vigo, this was freaking good game, and I'm looking to see more of your nickname or your team on HLTV. I'll be looking, and good luck to you guys. Huge shout out to my Ko-fi members for your continual support so I can make videos like this for you. And you should be seeing their names on the screen right now, and if you want to appear here too, please do check my Ko-fi page where you can gain tons of cool and exclusive perks at various tiers of membership. And when I say cool and exclusive, I truly mean it. Go check it out. It's worth it, I promise. Thank you for making my content better and possible.